Everyone, I'm Jim with You Get Ripped, and I want to go over some basic items you'll need for a home gym. And this is for a beginner and kind of working your way up or whatever. Today I'm going to go over weights, weightlifting. I'm not going to talk about bands or treadmills or any other type of exercise equipment. Today is just going to be about lifting weights. And what you want to start with is probably weight. Even before you get any kind of bars or benches or anything like that, the first thing you need to have is weight. And you can even work out with this if you're doing curls. You can lay on the ground and bench this. So that's the first thing you're going to need, is to get the weight itself. Now what I have here, and you don't even have to have this tree. I used to lay all my weights up against the wall. It's only been recently since I've had this. But you're going to want to start with probably 4 10s, 4 5s, and 4 2.5s. That'll allow you to fill up a dumbbell. You'll get 35 pounds on each one. As you need more weight, you can either get more 10s, 5s, more 2.5s, or you can bump up and get some 25s, so you don't have to have so much extra of a smaller weight sitting around. So I'd start with your weight. And then your dumbbells, and I would use this star lock type where they just screw on. It makes it easy to change out the weight in between sets. Once you get going with that, you can start to integrate, zigzag bars. They've got straight bars with the Z or the star lock, so you can get different bars like that. And we can talk about Olympic weights that I've got out in the garage. The big long bar with the larger sized whole weights. Got those out in the garage when you get to that point as well. The bench. You want to get a bench, and Scott did a video where he was talking about range of motion. Now I have one out in the garage. You'd like to have one with the leg extensions, so you can do leg extensions and leg curls, so you can do your leg work. I have two, one out in the garage, and then this one I keep inside for my bench work. And you want it to have the ability to drop down to a decline, flat, a slight incline, and work your way up to more of an incline. So you want to get a decent bench, something that works well for you. You can get the bench with the, forks on the side to hold the bar for benching. I usually use dumbbells, so I didn't bother with that. I'd like just a flat bench like this. One last thing that you might want to use, and that's this flooring. It's just gets put together. It's kind of foamy or whatever, you can drop your weights on it. It's not something you have to have, but it's definitely something worth investing when you get to that point. So now let's head out to the garage. I'll show you just a couple other tricks that you can use for your home gym. Okay, we are now out in the garage, and I've got a separate video, but this is my homemade pulley system, so we can do lat pull downs and we can do tricep work and stuff like that. So if you want to see that, look at my home pull down system video. And then this is, of course, the Olympic bar. Now I've got this on this rack setup that I have, but I used to use a wooden squat rack that I made. That I used to be able to put the weight down low or up high. And if anyone's interested, I can show you how to make that as well. But that's it for the garage. So that's just some basics that you can use to get started. Should help you hit all the major muscle groups. And like I said, just kind of a beginner's way of getting started on maybe a smaller budget. You can get like benches and weights. There's a lot of people that aren't using them that maybe sell them at garage sales or whatever. So, there's ways that you can get what you need inexpensively and get the job done. So, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and get ripped. Later.
Now you get ripped.